Hello, this is Kristen from Life of Crafting, and I've decided I want to start making some gingerbread tags. I've never made them before, and I'm going through, this is a bag of just extras, you know, stuff you have that you had made too much of type of stuff. And I've got all kinds of goodies in here, and I'm thinking, you know what, let's use up my goodies. So what do we have in here? I have these four. I'll make sure I'm recording because it was not recording for me earlier. Actually, it was recording. I don't know what happened to it. I have these four tags that I had cut out and edged. This was I believe, from a Tailored Expressions background. So I'm looking, and what do I have in here? I have some trees. That would be probably good. Of course, some candy canes would be great for, one of these would probably be cute. You know, there's some things like this paper that was from a birthday set. I mean, unless I want to do some clothes, maybe. Maybe some backgrounds. This was just things I had punched out from something else. Oh, what else do we have? A star. Maybe I can put a star on the tree, and maybe I can use some Copic markers. This was something I had cut out, maybe for a background. You know, I'm going through, and like I said, sometimes when you go through this stuff, you had them for other projects, and you did too many, and then it's like, well, what do I do? And you don't want to throw them out. That's kind of how I came by this stuff. Here I have some snowflakes. Maybe I can use those. So let me get my bag of stuff. These go with a die that I use up for scraps. So these are ones, I know I'm going to use these. I had made these as some extras. Well, here was a Merry Christmas, and it's gold. Oh, that may be pretty. It was a sentiment that I had gold embossed. These are just too big. These are a flower. I'm not going to use them now. These are just too big for the backgrounds. So those are going. I have some mittens in here that I've done. They would probably be really cute with my gingerbreads. Oh, here was some really small poinsettias I did. So they may be good. These I did it in something that was for a like, make it so you know, you can just add them to a card whenever you needed to, kind of thing. A whisk would be fabulous. These are some card fronts that I kind of started with that obviously I don't need. Oh, I have some blue. Maybe I want to do some blue poinsettias. I don't have to stay with the traditional. Here's some more. Oh, here's some little holly. So this is like a whole mix of, these were some leaves that you punched out the outside to use. It was and this was the inside piece, and I kept them because I figured you never know. You know, these may be good too. You just got to Copic marker some of this stuff. So I'm going to go through and pick out. And again, I'm only doing 4, so I don't have a lot. Now these, I did a Christmas card, and I needed the red heart out of them. And this is out of that foam. So how cute could they be? As I think I'm going to put 4 of those aside because I want to use them up. And again, how much can I use for 4? I don't want to keep pulling out too much. And if I'm using those up, obviously I'm not going to be using the blue. But then again, you know, you can do blue. So I have a candy cane for 1. I don't know if I have the matching piece to that. So I'll have to say, I have an sediment, which is pretty. I have a wire whisk for another. I have 4 trees. I'm thinking I may just do like a hodgepodge of stuff. Bunch of snowflakes. You can never have too much snowflakes, right? Some more poinsettias. A star. I did have from, look how cute, tiny little tag. These were an oven mitt from, this was a, this was just some pieces that have this scrolling. This would probably be pretty, maybe as a band. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to use those. So I'm going to go with 4 of these. And if I'm going with these, I can't use this one sediment because that is white and these are like ivory. So that can go back. I'm all over the board. But, you know, it's funny. You use, you know, I made some extras or whatever I did. And I just threw them in here and you kind of look at it. Oh, how's that? Really pretty with just Santa. But you kind of look at them and you get tired of looking at them when you're doing them. And you're in your project and it's like, you know, you just made an extra or whatever. And it's like, oh, what am I going to do with this now? Oh, you throw them in here and like this is an oval. You just get to the point where you're sick of looking at it. But you know what? Now I'm like excited. Like I said, these were just like add-ons to like a card we made. But you know, I didn't need them then. And now, like I said, here's my tiny tags. How cute are they? Now I'm excited because I want to make 4 tags and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking like, oh, this is all the stuff I have and I don't have to make it. This is really cute. This is the cookies from the greetery that I made in a Christmas card for myself. Oh, here is more of these sentiments. So I have more. I have 2 more of those sentiments. If I have 1 more, that would be phenomenal because I don't want to have to. Oh, wait, look at this one. Now I have a rolling pin. This is going to be a Christmas card for myself this year that I made. And they were just, I guess, extras because I always believe in making a few extras because if I don't, I'm going to get to the point and I'm not going to have enough. So this is a scrap piece of paper. I don't even know why that's in there. But here's like some extra sentiments I made to go with a card. And may the magic of Christmas reach you. That is really pretty, and it would probably be just a little too big on there. But yeah, I'm excited right now because for me, this means I can throw together some tags really quick. Here's some evergreen boughs. I can use them up. So, you know, you may be making something and feel like you don't really have a need and want to be tempted to throw them out. But you know what? If you do this, you're going to be excited when you want to sit down and just make something and you don't have to get too involved. So, oh, look at that piece. I remember the card I used for that. Here's some red with a scallop. I bet you that would be pretty. Oh, this was what the Santa went on. I had a outline for it, so maybe I'll save that. So, yeah, here is, these were some frames I was using. Actually, I cut them out because I was, you know, doing 3 and 4 layers high to make a frame. And those were some extras. Like I said, I've got all kinds of good, this is some kind of embellishment that I got like from somebody as a freebie. So here's another one of those tags. So let's see, how many of the little tags. I had 3, so that'll give me 4. That's cool. Oh, these little snowdrifts I wanted to use up. That may be a good thing. Use them up. Oh, here's a red one for the Santa. Oh, I think I like the red. Obviously, like who doesn't like red, right? We'll figure out which one once we start get stuff made. Some more of the snowflakes again. I don't know how many snowflakes I need, but we'll throw that over there. Oh, this wouldn't be good for this, but this is like a nice scallop background. Oh, that one with my bird. That was good. So, I wouldn't say that, you know, like, if you're doing a project, like, you every time should go through and hit your stash first. But if you're looking, you know, if you have a stash and it's built up, you know, why not get yourself a project or 2 out of it, so then you can at least get your stash kind of built down. I have 1, 2, but you also can get some fun stuff. And like I said, I'm in here now and I'm kind of like excited because it's like, ooh, I didn't remember doing that. And then it's like, yeah, well, you know, like, thank God I saved that. So I'm not going to pull, you know, a ton of it out of here. I mean, obviously, you know, I have a lot more I'm going to be left with. But, oh, here's some stars for my trees. So I have 2 stars that are foil. Here's a 3rd foil. This was a die I bought that had jingle bells, and I was like, I just cut them out because I wanted to see like what they were. So if you're like me and you want to do that, you know, do it on something that you'll be able to use later. As far as, you know, like I said, like, they're foiled, so I mean, obviously that's very exciting to me. Like, oh, I can, you know, I can use those. This was I had a sentiment somewhere that fit in the center of that, but it didn't match. Kind of after I started putting it together, I was like, oh, that doesn't really kind of go. So I threw it in here. There was more of those cookies that I did from the greetery. Well, so now I have 4 trees. I have 4 stars. This is exciting because you know what? I'm going to get these 4 tags after having gone through this, and I'll be able to get some together pretty quickly. I do need to make my gingerbread, and that's going to be exciting because I haven't made oh, here's my other, that's okay. So now I have both pieces for the candy cane. See, I'm just going all over the place. How pretty is that with the North Pole on it? I think I have enough. I really don't think I need to keep going here because I don't think I'm going to do the poinsettias now. I have 4 tags, and I'm watching Jill Norwood, and I really want to do some gingerbread men, and so now I'm kind of like excited to do something with them. But what I'm thinking is I think I want to use the see, it's tough because I don't I'm if I try to create a scene with the snowbank, but it kind of is just cuts off right there. If I could hide that with some stuff. I do kind of like these and how they fit right in there. I don't like how this just cuts off right there. I could hide that and then maybe use some of my mittens. And I'm trying to use up like what I have, but also like I have 3 sentiments, so I will need a 4th one. I'm trying to come up with one thing and kind of roll with it. But what I can do is cut this off and then piece it in down here as a secondary snowfall. That's what I'm going to do. So I have 4 of these left. I have 4 of these. That's the perfect number. I pulled out 4 of these just to give it some interest. I have 4 right mittens. Where was my 4 left mittens? They're all the same direction. Oh wait, I just had them here. I have 4 of these little tags, and there's a little stamp set that goes with this that you can put like a little like heart. One of them says like made with love, but the love is a heart. So I can definitely put those on there. I have 6 pieces of evergreen, so I'll have to probably just cut a few more of those. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. We're not going to use the Santa on this one because, again, I'm trying to just blow them all out. I've got some stars for my trees, so I will put those on there. I had, 4 stars. So I have 2 candy canes, and I have one of these and one of these. Those would be good as a third iconic thing. And I really want to like bulk these up. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. If I can, I'm going to fit these in. These panels, I have 4 of those panels out. I need the other mitten, and then that's kind of, and then I have a slew of, so yeah, we're going to get rid of these poinsettias. We're not going to do them this time. I may throw in some holly leaves, but that's a punch. That'll be easy. Like I said, just a slew of different snowflakes. So this can go. I did want to see, I thought I had mittens that went in the other direction. And I'm going to leave, I did have 2 more snowbanks. So, and I got a ton more snowflakes. But it seems like all of my mittens go in the same direction, which must be why they're in here, because I must have made some errors on the ones that went in the other direction. Yeah, they're all in the same direction. So we will have to find a way to use them up, and use them in such a way that you don't even take notice. Oh, here is an oven mitt. I wonder if I have an oven mitt in the other direction. See, like I said, you start going through and it's like, wow. Oh, you know what I did just see? I have some tiny little hearts that I can probably add some, just like some red, here we go, and put that on my tag. And I don't have to stamp them. So I have, so far, that's a bigger heart. If I can find the smaller one, then they'll all be the same, and I can just glue them on and they will be done. So here is where we're going with this. So I'm going to make myself some snowmen and put these together, and I will be back. I'm sorry, I keep looking and looking and swearing I'm going, and then I'm not. Yeah. All right. I think we're truly at the bottom of all of this. Oh, and I even have one more foiled. Look at that. I even have sequins in there, and oh my god, all kinds of stuff. So there's those 4. So here's what we're going to be working with. And this oven mitt is, they're all going the same way too. So we will do another oven mitt and we will be back. So here's what I came up with using my scraps. I hope you enjoy. I used the Cottage Cuts gingerbread baking set to get my ginger here. But I think I'm the only thing I think I'm going to change moving forward, I did use a Sharpie for his eyes because I wasn't even going to attempt. I do want to get a piece of, I forgot to do that, I just realized, of twine. I'm going to try and do like the red and white peppermint stripe, and I'm just going to put a bow on there. But I have the Sugar Camp Cottage German glitter glass, and I bought this in the, they're calling it Pearl. This is in the 70 grit, and it's very, very gritty. It's pretty for some things, but I did buy 100 grit because I wasn't really sure what I was going to like. So I think if I do this again, I covered these little snowflakes with the glitter. I think I would, I'm going to use the 100 grit. I think I would like that better. But otherwise, I was really kind of happy how this came out. I'm going to have to do a few other things to prepare. I don't have enough of the candy canes, and I need one more of these Merry Christmas sentiments. So I'm going to see if I have something else in my stash that I could use for there. And like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe I can find something else to use for the candy canes, but that's what I'm making today from scraps.